study channel. Trust all of you are following the protocols laid down by your respective governments and staying in as much as possible. In my last episode, I spoke about psychological factors and took up the question of a mum who wrote that her teen daughter had picked up smoking because of the company of her friends. I reiterated that situations contribute but do not cause behavior or emotions, and I spoke about psychological factors. Today, let's talk about the psychological factors that this teenager would have been subjected to, which would have allowed her to partake in smoking with her friends. But first, just to simplify, psychological factors are nothing but attitudes, points of view, ideologies, philosophies, or belief systems that a person has. Please remember, you and I are not born with beliefs. We acquire them. That means beliefs are learned. And because they are learned, they can also be unlearned. Now let's go to the possible belief that this teen had when she was surrounded with a group of friends who smoked. Her belief was, I must never be rejected by people who mean something to me. Now understand, because of a certain belief, thoughts arise. Now if she obviously subscribed to the idea that I must not be rejected by people who matter to me, the ensuing thoughts would have been, I don't want to come across as weird if I don't associate and partake with whatever they do. I don't want to be left out. I want to be included. If I don't do as they do, I won't be a part of this cool group which I so desperately want to be a part of. If I step out and don't agree, I will not be invited to the multiple parties that these people usually throw. All these thoughts, but naturally, made her succumb to the temptation of doing what the group did. But if you remember, the mother also wrote that she's 25 now. What is the attitude that doesn't allow her to give up that cigarette? The attitude possibly is that I can't bear any discomfort. I can't tolerate not being comfortable. It's a broad belief, but this broad belief gave rise to thoughts like the deprivation is unbearable. I can't not get what I desire. I can't bear the discomfort that my body throws up when I'm deprived. Now, all these thoughts also doesn't allow her to give up the cigarette at 25, which she may have picked up as a teenager. So if you and me want to address our behaviors, our habits, and make changes in our actions, we need to get to the root not only of our thoughts, because remember, thoughts are an emanation of an ideology, a philosophy, a point of view, or an attitude. We need to go straight to the crux of the outlook that we subscribe to, which unfortunately makes us behave in the way we do. So summing it up, thoughts lead to emotion. Emotion leads to action. Action repeated over a period of time leads to habits. Habits leads to our character. And character ultimately takes us to our destiny. And by destiny, I mean emotional destiny, to continue to face emotional distress and to continue to behave in dysfunctional and unhealthy ways. As Dr. Albert Ellis, the psychologist, said, whenever you find yourself in a problem, be sure you are part of the problem. And that part is nothing but the philosophies, the ideologies, the attitudes, which are, to me, the psychological factors. Stay well, stay safe. Please don't step out unless you have to. And continue to write to me at varkha@varkhachulani.com. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.